it's me, Junior. Today, we're going to tell you about Major Toht. Since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping, so here's the story on October 30th, 2025 when I go to sleep before Halloween starts tomorrow.
Okay, Junior, it's past 10 o'clock. I want you to go to bed and get some sleep.
Okay, Dad. Okay, now I'm on the bed, and it's 10:05 p.m., and now I'm going to sleep.
Okay, I'm at neighbor's house, and I trespassed right into neighbor's property. But right now, I'm going to open this door. There, I put this rope on the couch.
Whatever.
You will be held by hostage.
I wonder what time it is. A female neighbor is held by hostage.
Oh good, now a female neighbor is held by hostage. The living room. There's been a terrible accident in the living room. Poor female neighbor. Nothing to see here. But anyways, this whole situation is officially cancelled today, but there's no such thing as... Whoa.
Major Toht, I'm afraid the only victims here are the good people at best people's houses.
Friend? Lady? Ow!
You tried to kidnap me. I want a separation.
My best plans have gang ugly.
Officer, think you have room in your jail for a two-time loser?
Well, no, frankly, but that never stopped us before, haha. Friend, I must know. How did you untangle my web? Yeah, friend, clue us in.
Well, I'd hate to tell the #1 cop in town how to do his job.
No, please. It's the only way I'll learn.
All right. Major Toht seemed desperate. He appeared in Junior Gets Grounded, the video game. But why? He only appeared in the cut scenes in the story mode. And Sherpa Brawler and Sherpa Gunner used to be one of Toht's henchmen from Lego Indiana Jones The Original Adventures. Surely anyone would have noticed about a kidnapping plot, since the female neighbor is at the living room. She happily watched TV, unaware of the time. It was almost 10:30 p.m. Penguin Goon explains about a crime scene. He explained to Riddler Goon and Riddler Henchman, and I tell Riddler Goon about saving a female neighbor's life, and I'm on my way. When a female neighbor is held by hostage, I'm on my way to save her. Just before a male neighbor wakes up, he immediately called 911. I rushed to the house, and I saved the female neighbor from a hostage situation before the police arrived.
Wait, if you saved the female neighbor, why didn't I try to kidnap a female neighbor? Oh, I'll feel that one, friend. I'm very proud of you for saving a female neighbor.
Why, thank you, officer.
Come on, let's go.
All right, I'm coming. I got to run. Thanks, guys.
I'm Kent Bruckman on the 11 o'clock news tonight. A suspect named Major Arnold Ernst Toht is arrested today during a kidnapping pursuit, where police discovered a suspect has taken into custody. And also this, 2-1 vote stamp of Major Toht in police custody. We'll find out right after this message.
What the? It looks like Major Toht tried to kidnap a female neighbor. I better check on my phone to see what time is it. Oh good. It's 11:05 p.m., and now I'm going to continue to sleep.
Hey Junior, what are you reading about?
Well, I'm reading about Major Toht, but that one was true. You see, on October 31st, 2025, I went to my room to watch yesterday's news about Major Toht tried to kidnap a female neighbor before trick-or-treating starts before sunset. Okay. Now I'm at my room. Now, let's watch some TV.
In breaking news, Major Arnold Ernst Toht is arrested yesterday during a kidnap pursuit. Pictures of scenes during a hostage situation. Police response says Major Toht has trespassed a neighbor's house. His arrest has sent shockwaves through San Diego, while police takes a suspect into custody for trying to kidnap a female neighbor yesterday. We now go live with San Diego police officers from the San Diego Police Department. That's right, Kent. As you can see here, Major Toht is accused of kidnapping, since Toht tried to kidnap a female neighbor, and the officers take him into custody. How did it go, boys? Yes, I admit it. I tried to kidnap a female neighbor while I was trespassing a neighbor's property, but this time, I didn't kidnap anyone.
He's unconscious, sir.
I guess he's too unconscious, sir. I don't want to go to jail. I want to be free. Forget it, sir. You're going to jail. And of course, trespassing is a serious crime. We now go live with Scott Christian, who was on the scene. Scott? Kent, I'm standing outside at the front of the neighbor's house. A suspect named Major Arnold Ernst Toht is in custody for trying to kidnap a female neighbor during a hostage situation. Ma'am, do you have any explain about a trespasser to your house?
Well, Scott, a trespasser came to my house. Since my husband woke up and saved me during a hostage situation before the police arrived. As you can see, a suspect is in custody during a kidnapping attempt. Well, Major Toht tried to kidnap me while I was watching TV, but now the trespasser is in police custody. But my husband saved me during a hostage situation.
Major Arnold Ernst Toht is arrested during a kidnapping pursuit. Here, San Diego Police Department says a suspect is in custody. But officer, I can't go to jail? Please don't take me to jail. Forget it, Toht. You're going to jail. So there you have it, folks. Major Toht is arrested for trying to kidnap a female neighbor during a kidnap pursuit. Back to you, Kent. Thanks, Scott. Major Toht is now arrested during a kidnap pursuit. Coming up next, 2-to-1 vote stamp about Major Toht in police custody. We'll find out right after this commercial message.
Oh, I didn't know Major Toht was on the news, since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor during a hostage situation. Since a female neighbor wearing a pink robe or a bed jacket, and the police arrests Major Toht during a hostage situation. Since a male neighbor has saved a female neighbor while the kidnapper is in police custody. Since the hostage situation was on yesterday, since Major Toht enters a neighbor's house to try to kidnap a female neighbor in a pink robe or a bed jacket on Thursday night. But postal patrons are coming up next after the commercials.
So, what's happening about postal patrons?
Well, after cutaways, the news is on since Major Toht is in police custody. Since Kent Brockman tells about postal patrons on yesterday's news on October 30th, 2025. And look, the news is on.
And so, Arnold Ernst Toht is gone. But, not forgotten. Today was the police custody of the new Major Toht stamp. Postal patrons were asked to choose between two competing designs. One of Major Toht's evil smile, and one of taken into police custody. By a nearly 2-to-1 vote, the smiling Major Toht was chosen.
Well, I guess crime doesn't pay. Now for some relax. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, and by the way, you went to trick-or-treating with Nathaniel and Robot last year.
Oh, right. Hey Nathaniel and Robot, didn't you remember when we went to trick-or-treating over the years?
Yeah, I remember that. Me too.
I remember the time when I talked to a police officer about Major Toht was in jail for a 2-time loser. Now we can go to more houses to get a lot of candy.
Hey guys. Oh, did I scare you?
Look, officer, we're going to trick-or-treating with Nathaniel and Robot. And you scared me, Nathaniel and Robot, while trick-or-treating.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. You want some candy? Yes. Here you go. Wait for your candy, Robot.
Officer, how did Major Toht was in jail for a 2-time loser?
Well, no, frankly, but that never stopped us before. Haha. What costume are you wearing?
Well, I'm wearing Colonel Sanders for my Halloween costume. Just like what I wore this costume last year. Just like the one I wore this costume for 4 years ago in 2021.
Well, your costume looks great, and you are Colonel Sanders.
So, how did Major Toht got arrested for trying to kidnap a female neighbor yesterday?
Well, Toht is arrested yesterday for trying to kidnap a female neighbor. But Toht is in jail.
Oh, right, I see. Gotta go. Oh yeah, I remember that. But there's more flashback stories right after this. Welcome back to our flashback story about Major Toht. Previously, since I tell the officer about Major Toht is in police custody.
Junior, did you remember when you turned on the TV at school about Major Toht's arrest?
Oh, when I turned on the TV at school on November 6, 2025, since I tell David and Joey about Major Toht. Let's see what's on TV.
This is Kent Brockman live down here at Black Hills Road. A suspect named Major Arnold Ernst Toht is arrested last week on October 30th during a hostage situation. Major Toht is still in police custody where the San Diego police officers has responded to a female neighbor about a hostage situation before Toht's trial for the next day. The San Diego Police Department has responded. Would you explain about Major Arnold Ernst Toht?
Well, Major Toht tried to kidnap me while I was watching TV. Then my husband saved me during a hostage situation.
Checks out. Okay, sir, you're free to go.
Hey, I'm a woman. I'm a female and I'm not a sir. But seriously, I'm a woman.
Flawless. Nice day, ma'am.
Why, thank you, officer. You see, a suspect is still in police custody during a kidnapping attempt. And my husband saved me during a hostage situation.
Right, I see. Okay, ma'am, you're free to go.
Thanks.
Sir, how do you feel when Major Toht is accused of kidnapping?
So he's in police custody, now what?
And how did Toht try to kidnap a female neighbor?
Wait, I tell the police officers about Major Toht still in custody during a kidnapping attempt. I tell Eddie and Lou about Major Toht trying to kidnap me on October 30th, 2025.
You should have called the cops many times on him before.
Well, my husband called the cops on him. Officers take Major Toht into custody during a kidnapping attempt. Then my husband saved me during a hostage situation.
Really?
Miss, what do you explain about Major Toht?
Well, Kent, Major Toht tried to kidnap me while I was watching TV. Then my husband saved me during a hostage situation. But the suspect's trial is scheduled for the next day at the San Diego District Attorney.
So Major Toht is scheduled for his trial for the next day. We'll find out when his trial begins.
Oh, the news is on. Since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping, since he's still in police custody during a kidnapping attempt, and his trial will be scheduled for the next day, I have to tell my friends about Major Toht. Guys, you are not going to believe this. Major Toht is accused of kidnapping.
Really?
Well, Kent Brockman was on San Diego Action News since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping.
Really? How did he do that?
Well, he tried to kidnap a female neighbor, since it was last week on October 30th, 2025. He takes her into hostage, but he tried to, and her husband saved her during a hostage situation before the police arrived. A female neighbor wearing a pink robe while she is watching TV. Then a trespasser came to neighbor's house and trying to kidnap a female neighbor. Then a female neighbor gets grumpy towards Major Toht. Then the officers takes Major Toht into custody. Then his trial is scheduled for the next day, but Major Toht is still in police custody.
Oh, I see.
But don't worry, we'll see about that. And also on November 7th, 2025 when I came home from school, I went to my room and I watched the news about Major Toht's trial begins tomorrow at the San Diego District Attorney. Let's see what's on TV.
In other news, Major Toht's trial begins tomorrow at the San Diego District Attorney. We now go live with Scott Christian at Black Hills Road. Kent, there was more dumb luck in the news today when Major Toht tried to kidnap a female neighbor last week on Thursday, October 30th, 2025. Ma'am, do you have any idea about Major Toht?
Well, Scott, yesterday I tell the police officers about Major Toht still in custody during a kidnapping attempt. And the suspect's trial is scheduled tomorrow at the San Diego District Attorney.
Yes, it seems Major Toht's trial is scheduled tomorrow. Now back to Kent Brockman about Major Toht's arrest. Major Toht's arrest has sent shockwaves through San Diego, trying to kidnap a female neighbor, disasters, and crisis, with disillusioned citizenry from all walks of life.
As mayor of San Diego, Major Toht is accused of kidnapping, since Major Toht is in police custody due to a kidnapping pursuit. Since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor on October 30th, 2025, since it was 1 week ago since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor. But his trial begins tomorrow at the courtroom at San Diego District Attorney.
So, is Major Toht about to train in his pants for the relatively snug uniform of San Diego Central Jail? We'll find out tomorrow, when his trial begins.
Oh, I didn't know Major Toht was on the news, since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor on October 30th, 2025. But it was 1 week ago since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor while I was sleeping before Halloween starts on October 31st, 2025. But I have this paper right here. Tomorrow, I'm going to Raising Cane's at Camino del Rio West. I hope I can go to this new restaurant, since it was opened on September 10th, 2025, since Major Toht will be at the courthouse tomorrow about the kidnapping plot. Even though there's a TV at Raising Cane's, but it's already installed in a new building. But I'm going there tomorrow, on a Saturday, but I'll get used to it. And also on November 8th, 2025, I went to Raising Cane's at Camino del Rio West for the first time ever when Major Toht starts his trial at the courtroom about the kidnapping plot. Now I'm at Camino del Rio West, and it's 10:05 a.m. And now I can do something.
Hey Junior, there's Major Toht on the news. You may want to see it.
Okay, I'm coming. I gotta run. Thanks guys. Oh, I didn't know Major Toht was on the news. I hope gardener and factory worker aren't Chuck E. Cheese's at Sports Arena Boulevard.
Oh boy, here comes the news.
I'm standing outside of the courthouse. The police have responded since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping, since he trespassed a neighbor's house at Black Hills Road at Rancho Penasquitos at San Diego, California during this evening last week, since Major Toht tried to kidnap a female neighbor on October 30th, 2025. Since San Diego police officers are outside at the front of the courthouse, since the police van has arrived at the front of the courthouse, since the reporters are telling Major Toht about kidnapping, and his trial has started today at the courtroom.
Wow, I didn't know Major Toht was on the news. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I hope so. But you're gonna be fine right now.
Oh look what's on the news.
In other news, Major Toht has started his trial at the courtroom. Now over to Scott Christian with some grim economic news. Kent, I'm standing outside of the courthouse. The San Diego police officers are outside of the front of the courthouse. Major Toht has started his trial at the courtroom. Here's San Diego District Attorney. Would you please explain about Major Arnold Ernst Toht?
Major Toht has no decency. He calls me a knucklehead.
Now I get it. Good.
Major Toht tried to kidnap me while I was watching TV.
How many people are in this courtroom about kidnapping her? Be honest.
Here is Exhibit B. Since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping.
Alright, I'll take this. Would somebody know explain about kidnapping attempt? Arnold, would you please turn your attention to Exhibit B? Tell me what you see.
Which one do you mean?
The one with the big B on it. What's the matter? Can't you read?
No, I can't. I can't even read or write. I admit it. I'm totally illiterate. Now are you happy?
Can it be that the champion of child literacy can't even read himself?
Is it a crime to be illiterate?
Alright. See this, Todd? This is a B, and this is Exhibit B.
Betting slips obtained by this court indicating you have lost substantial sums of money on sports gambling.
Is it a crime to bet on sporting events?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Foreperson, have you reached a verdict?
Yes, we have, Your Honor. We find the defendant, Major Arnold Ernst Toht, guilty.
Duh! I knew it! This happens to me every time! And of course, Major Toht is proven guilty during a kidnapping attempt, since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor last week. Back to you, Kent. Thanks, Scott.
Major Toht is proven guilty, since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor last week on October 30th. And Major Toht is now arrested today during a kidnapping attempt. Here's Scott Christian.
Kent, welcome back again outside of the courthouse. Former Major Arnold Ernst Toht is arrested today during a kidnapping pursuit. He tried to kidnap a female neighbor last week on October 30th. Major Toht is now guilty during his trial at the courtroom. Ma'am, would you explain about Major Toht?
Well, Scott, Major Toht is now guilty during this trial at the courtroom. As you can see, a suspect is in custody during a kidnapping attempt. Since Major Toht still wears his prison clothes due to a kidnapping attempt, and the officers take him to the police van, where later he got arrested. But now I'm such a fool. But anyways, a suspect is now in police custody. But now I'm saved from kidnapping. And look, the officers takes Major Toht to the police van.
Take him away.
Well, I'm glad the prisoner is gone. But it was nothing but trouble, and the prisoner went back to prison, and I saved my life. But now I'm safe during a hostage situation.
So there you have it. Major Toht is arrested during a kidnapping attempt and proven guilty during his trial. Back to you, Kent.
Thanks, Scott. That was it for today's news about Major Toht's trial at the courtroom. Coming up next, 2-to-1 vote stamp about Major Toht in police custody.
We'll tell you why right after this.
Wow, I didn't know Major Toht was on the news.
Well, Major Toht is accused of kidnapping, since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor last week on October 30th, 2025.
Oh, right, I see.
And look, the news is on.
And so, Arnold Ernst Toht is gone. But not forgotten. Today was the unveiling of the new Major Toht stamp. Postal penguins were asked to choose between two competing designs. One of Major Toht's evil smile, and one of taken into police custody. By a nearly 2-to-1 vote, the smiling Major Toht was chosen.
Well, I guess crime doesn't pay, don't you think?
Yep, it sure is. Since Major Toht is now in custody, since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor last week on October 30th, 2025. And it's nothing but trouble.
Yep, you said it, mister. I hope this kid got distracted by enemies.
What are you cowards looking at? Phew, that was close.
Oh good, now the enemies got knocked down, since this kid punches regular goon and factory worker. But I'm glad Major Toht went back to prison. But it was nothing but trouble. Well, gotta go. Oh yeah, I remember now. Hey Nathaniel and Robot, remember on December of 2023, when Frosty was illiterate, since he can't read or write, since Frosty the Snowman is accused of armed robbery.
Yeah, I remember that. Me too.
And also Chucky was illiterate, since he can't read or write, since Chuck E. Cheese is accused of armed robbery.
Yeah, I remember that. Me too.
Good, I hope Chuck E. Cheese is fine right now.
We'll be with you in a minute, kids. What the?
Yep, it seems Chuck E. Cheese is back from prison, since Master Xox frames Chuck E. Cheese for armed robbery, since he is my hero, and I teach Chucky's lessons about dancing. Oh. I need to drink a glass of water. And we are back to our flashback story about Major Toht, since I drink a plenty of glass of water. So, previously, Major Toht starts his trial at the courtroom about the kidnapping plot, while I was at Raising Cane's at Camino del Rio West on November 8, 2025. Alright, let's continue our flashback story. On November 13, 2025, when I went to Chuck E. Cheese's at Oceanside, California, I went inside the place, and I watched the news at the showroom, since Major Toht tried to kidnap a female neighbor over 2 weeks ago on October 30th, 2025. Now I'm going inside the place. You guys wait here. Now I got the Spectrum remote, and let's see what's on the news.
Oh look what's on the news.
And finally, Major Toht is arrested last week during a kidnapping pursuit. Now over to Kent Brockman with some grim economic news.
Scott, things aren't here at the San Diego District Attorney. A crowd of murmuring people about Major Toht is accused of kidnapping over 2 weeks ago on October 30th. Major Toht is still in custody at the San Diego Central Jail. Sir, how do you feel when Major Toht is accused of kidnapping?
So he's in police custody, now what?
And how did a male neighbor call the cops when Major Toht tried to kidnap a female neighbor? He should have called the cops many times on him before. And what do you explain about Major Toht? A male neighbor called the cops on him for trying to kidnap a female neighbor. I was thinking that a suspect is probably innocent and guilty. Here's a picture of Major Toht during his arrest. The economic Burger King at Poway, California has closed its doors in March 2019. The signs has been taken down. Very unfortunate. And the new restaurant location at Poway, California, El Pollo Loco, since the new restaurant had its grand opening and began on December 31st, 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. Two fast food restaurants' logos are Burger King, home of the Whopper, and also El Pollo Loco, let's get loco.
Now, at the risk of being unpopular, this reporter places the blame for all of this squarely on you, the viewers.
Oh, there's Major Toht on the news. Since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor over 2 weeks ago on October 30th, 2025. Since his trial was started last week on November 8th. I hope a female neighbor is in the house, but she is safe from a hostage situation.
Wow, I didn't know Major Toht was on the news, but now I'm glad I'm safe from a hostage situation.
Well, I guess crime doesn't pay, since Major Toht is still in police custody during a kidnapping pursuit, and a female neighbor has saved her life from a hostage situation. What are you cowards looking at? Phew, that was a close call. Oh, you again. Let's take that enemy by using the grabber reacher. Let's put that enemy right here. Very nice. Holy smokes, look at the time. Gotta go. I gotta run. Thanks, guys. And last but not least, on November 15th, 2025, when I talked to policeman and his friends about Major Toht is in police custody, and also talking to a female neighbor about Major Toht. Guys, you are not going to believe this. Why did Major Toht is accused of kidnapping?
Well, Major Toht is in police custody since he accused of kidnapping. Since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor on October 30th, 2025. Since it was 2 weeks ago on October 30th, 2025. And we just saw the news last week or this week since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping.
Policeman, did you saw the news since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping?
Yes, we just saw the news since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping. Since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor on October 30th, 2025. Since it was 2 weeks ago on October 30th, 2025. Since the news was last week or this week since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping.
And how about you, security guard? Did you saw the news since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping?
Yes, we just saw the news since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping. Since he tried to kidnap a female neighbor on October 30th, 2025. Since it was 2 weeks ago on October 30th, 2025. Since the news was last week or this week since Major Toht is accused of kidnapping.
Oh, I see. But anyways, I guess crime doesn't pay after all. And there's a female neighbor, but she is standing it outside. And she is safe from a hostage situation. But right now, I'm going to talk to a female neighbor. Gotta go. So ma'am, are you safe from a hostage situation?
Yes, I am safe from a hostage situation.
So, is Major Toht is in police custody right now?
Yes, Major Toht is now in police custody, but now I'm safe from a hostage situation.
Well, I guess crime doesn't pay, don't you think?
Yes, I guess crime doesn't pay after all.
So, are you all right?
Yes, I am all right.
I hope you're gonna be fine right now.
Thanks, kid. I appreciate that.
Yep, you said it, ma'am. Well, looks like I have to go home right now. Well, I'm glad Major Toht went back to prison, but it was nothing but trouble. and a female neighbor is safe from a hostage situation, since Major Toht tried to kidnap a female neighbor on October 30th, 2025. But I guess crime doesn't pay after all, but everything is back to normal. But right now I'm flying home, and my house is at Paseo Cordial at Rancho Penasquitos, but I'll get used to it. And so, that's the end of the story about Major Arnold Ernst Toht. The end.
Wow, your story looks great, Junior. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Dad. My story looks the best. And now, let's watch some TV.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Is Major Toht a hero? The answer is no.
I'm Kent Brockman, and that was my 2 cents.
Well, I guess crime doesn't pay, since Major Toht is now in police custody. As always, I'm Junior Floaty, and this is our home. See you, folks.